Anglers Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. As always, it's time for the Manager Show, sponsored by the Chatham Bakery. I'm here with manager John Schiffner. Now, Schiff, this is July 4th. It's a very special day outside of baseball. When you think of Independence Day, what comes to mind?
Well, you know, a lot of things come to mind. And again, it comes to mind of the soldiers who are out there protecting us and allowing us to continue to, you know, become an independent nation, and how we accomplish that. And there's a lot of things. And, you know, baseball is such a small part of that, too, because it's become sort of this, you know, recognition of that place in baseball, and recognize what's gone on and how we have become who we are. It's very special. A little, I don't want to say it's more special for me, but because I'm a history major, to understand the importance of what happened on July 4th, 1776, and all the events that were leading up to that, and then what followed. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you mentioned how baseball is just a small part of it, but how cool is it that you, as manager of the Chatham A's, gets to have this little small part of July 4th playing against Orleans every summer?
Let me tell you, it is amazing. Kelly and I were just talking about it, that this could be the best two-game series in all of baseball because of where we are, the 2 days that are, you know, the crowds. I mean, the crowd today at the parade was absolutely spectacular. It might have been the biggest one I've ever seen. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. And to have all those people come out and support the town of Chatham, to visit the town of Chatham, makes it even more special. And I think we're in for a big crowd like they had last night. We're going to have a big one here tonight. It really is. It really is special. I've said it several times to some people that it's too bad Mr. Rockwell's not still with us, that he could do something with Chatham and Orleans. It would really fit into one of his albums and his paintings and so forth.
Yeah, I really would have to agree with that. You mentioned the parade. I think it would be fantastic. But mentioning the parade, you say that
he's been dead for a long time.
Yeah, it would be a little bit difficult, but something to keep in mind. Now, you say that this might be the biggest parade you've ever been to, and this is something that you've done quite a few of. You've been a member of quite a few of these parades.
Yeah.
So what did you think today when you saw that many people on Main Street?
Well, again, it's just it's everything is virtually perfect here. The weather's magnificent. It's fabulous. It's perfect timing. You can't really draw it up any better, I guess. And there were people in places I've never seen them before on Main Street, and some of those long lawns of businesses and some of the homes, and you couldn't see the grass. The 10, 15, 20 people deep. It was amazing. It was really, really amazing, and it's so neat. I think the most fun for me is when I look over my shoulder and look at the kids' eyes as they're looking, and their eyes are wide, and they're like, "Oh my God!" Matt Gardner put it in perspective. I think he goes, "Now this is a parade," and I thought that was really neat, being that it was his first one here too. And it was nice that we had some of the guys to nod their head, going, "Yeah, Jimmy Litchfield, Dante, Mikey Serena was here a number of years ago." They told the guys what to expect, and I think some of the guys just, "Nah, it's not going to be like that," and they're like, "Oh my God, it was," So it's neat.
Well, this year, especially with all those people, I saw you towards the end of the parade telling the guys, if this doesn't pump you up, I don't know what will. What were you trying to convey with that?
Well, just, it's part of the thank you that we're going to try to say to the community of Chatham. I mean, they turned out, and other tourists turned out for this parade, and this is like, wow, these people are behind the town and everything else, and we're a part of this, and let's get it done. Let's see what we can do and really pay these people back.
You and Matt Fincher have always said that the season doesn't really start until July 4th, and part of that, I think, is seeing all of that support. What was that like?
Oh, typical Finch. He just says, "Now we go," and he also told me that I had to have the infamous Dixie Cup from the guys at the Squire, and I did. And he says, "Okay, now it's all in place. Now you just have to let the system run its course," and that's what we're going to do. I mean, it's we've carried on a tradition here for a long, long time, and I was very lucky I've been here as long as I have, and we've got a little philosophy that has been pretty much followed, and it's been a pretty good success story. And Finch was here for so many of those, and it's a system, and I like the way everything is going here. The part of the system is the coaches working with the players, and the players getting better, and so now we just got to sit back and see what happens the next 30-some games.
You talk about the system. What role does July 4th have in it? It seems like that's kind of a turning point in the Cape League season, at least in the way you talk about it.
Well, I think the parade has kicked into gear some of the teams that we've had over the years, where they kind of go, "Wow, this stuff's serious," and look at this crowd. Holy mackerel! And it has energized, I should say, some of the teams that I've had, and I just hope that it'll do the same for this team, is to keep them going. And I don't see any reason why it won't. They've really been really good kids. They've worked very hard. They're getting better. They love one another, and that's so important. They get along with us, and so we're very pleased, very happy with everything going. And then, it's like, okay, it's July 4th. Let's make that run now.
I'm sure we'll see an excellent game tonight. Thanks a lot, Schiff.
My pleasure, Brandon.
That was the Manager's Show, sponsored by the Chatham Bakery, the Anglers, and the Orleans Firebirds, ready to do battle. First pitch is at 7 p.m. The Anglers Extra pregame show continues with Keith Zubrow.